most of us here in the room have had most of our careers during a period when we expected globalization to increase, trade to increase, inflation to decrease, the cost of capital to decrease, and we operated in a way where we assumed that the West would lead on technology. Over the last decade or two, the world has moved from one in which one country was the undisputed economic hegemon to a situation where two economic powers are increasingly equal when it comes to their size of the world economy.
There's about two things that I hope that they engage with. One is understanding where does power come from in their own leadership? How do they harness it? But more importantly, how do they develop it into leadership? Because power without leadership is useless or can even be harmful. And the other one is how do they take that power that they've harnessed and share it with others? So how do they empower others in a way that's wise and in a way that develops the people that they empower?
Change thinking is many things. Most is the leadership brand. I don't think about the leadership brand for myself. But OWP noticed to me this is very important. So it's a must change mindset.
I brought some data from about 7,200 companies. What I show with the data is that 80% of the companies that are succeeding in terms of growth and profits and are resilient with them between 2019 and 2024, most of these companies are able to perform for today, but also being able to stretch. What I want them to really bring home is the importance of stretching in terms of capabilities, in terms of market. We really had a lot of talking about this dichotomy between how to perform for today and how to transform for the distant future.
One of the things I was intrigued about was the concept about value creation for our customers. We talk about attributes, we talk about benefits, but how do we really start to unlock that value? And how do we really understand them better? And that's something, even in my job, actually, I can take it back to use and implement and be more intentional about it.